Welcome back into Sports Tonight. Known for his big size and his big appetite, six-time Pro Bowler Nate Newton helped lead the Cowboys to 3 straight Super Bowls in the early 90s and has been known to be just as crazy off the field as he was on it. Our Marcus Floyd sits down with the Super Bowl champ to continue our Campin' in Cali coverage, brought to you by McCombs Ford West.
Now, what about Jason? Is he kind of on the hot seat this year, Jason Garrett, on the hot seat, just because the fact that they feel like they've fallen short when they should have taken strides and gotten better?
Yeah, he's always on the hot seat. See, this is what's amazing is Mr. Jones will do what he ain't like most owners. He'll do what he want to do. You know, are they looking at, is this a young team? Yeah, they looking at that. Are they factoring it in? Yes, they factoring that in. But if things don't go he look at things different. If they, we may be like, okay, Jason did a great job. They went 9-7, they barely missed the playoff. And something in his mind, and his son might miss it. Nah. They'll come to Jason and, hey man, we love you, but you can't be in the family portrait. So, either he may have a 9-7 season, everybody call him a Jason Head, but they saw something that they like, and they be like, hey man, you sit in the family portrait. So I always think you're on the hot seat with Mr. Jones because he may not be seeing what everybody else seeing. He may not be factoring in what everybody else factoring in. So, I mean, he did it the way Phillips. Hey, man, we love you. The next thing you know, Wade, winning the Super Bowl in Denver.
That's true. That's true. Now, how different is this NFL from the NFL you played in?
You know what? The athletes are better. They are more athletic. They not as tough. And maybe because they are bigger, better, and faster, that the collisions are greater. So it's just they're not as tough. They're not asked to be as tough as we was. And maybe that's a good thing. You see guys play a long time now, make a lot of money. So I mean, I hope it's a better NFL. I hope this year proves that it can be a better NFL. But they're just not as physical and as tough as we was, and maybe, like I said, maybe because they are better athletes,
Would Nate Newton still been pretty dang good in this NFL?
Oh, definitely, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, the guys that were struggling in today's NFL is the guys that maybe played in the 60s and part of the 70s. These new guys, I promise you, they couldn't have played in the 60s and 70s when you had to practice 8 weeks before you had to play 8 weeks before the season started. That takes a different that takes a mental toll on you. And so each thing has its pros and cons. I wouldn't want to play in the 60s, in the mid 70s. You talking about 6-7 weeks of training camp, man? Oh man, and the technology to get a brother healed and all the crowd change, just lock a brother up and freeze him, and then he's like 10 years younger. Hey, come on, this new NFL ain't bad. Yeah, and then on top of that right there, you talking about millions and millions and millions.
Right. There's a lot of money floating out there now. Now, how about this? I mean, the other day, Dez sparked off a pretty big controversy. Those kind of controversies were handled in-house when you guys played. How about this? I heard you talking about earlier, social media and craziness and all that kind of stuff that kind of pops off now. I mean, is there a place for that now in the NFL, or is that just the way it is?
It's the way it is. Like the D-line, name themselves the Hot Boys. At first I was kind of against that, but I'm like, but this is the new NFL. I mean, you hear Jacksonville talking about we going to the Super Bowl, and some brother from Cleveland said, man, we got this. Really? Got what? But this is the new NFL, and we are allowed through social media to either be responsible or irresponsible. But who's to say what's responsible and what's irresponsible? I mean, when you have a great industry like Sirius, I mean, I got Sirius in all my cars. Yeah. And for them to say, to chop it up and edit it up and hashtag it to Dez so he can see that. And then when Dez listens to the full thing, it ain't nowhere near what it. And so, hey, you got this firestorm, but hey, they probably sold another couple of mil.
Right, definitely a lot more subscriptions. Yep.
So, hey, look here, man. Sports2Nite. I hope y'all are more credible than how y'all report y'all news.
We definitely are. Definitely are.
At McCombs Ford West, you're the star. Score on your next vehicle purchase on 410 West at Culebra. You're watching Sports Tonight, San Antonio's only nightly 30-minute sportscast with exclusive sports coverage you won't find anywhere else.